next up for some sweets?
Upside haunts.
I just want to preface this video by saying that I do have a Discord server. I realized that I've never actually said it on video before. The link is in the description. And second of all, rest in peace Party City, because we have the neon ice cream clown. Now, I've never unboxed Party City props before until like these most recent videos. That's because the nearest one to me is in Las Vegas. That's like super freaking far away. And now they're all just gone. They're all dead, unfortunately. And he's neon, he's got lots of lights. It's cool and fancy. And opening it right up, we'll just move this cardboard out of the way. We get his huge sign that's sitting here that says free ice cream. He is good for like being out front because he's just out here holding a huge sign. It's kind of like a good display piece. And right here, underneath the sign, we've got his head. I love how like weird and alien his face looks. It's very strange. Like his eye shapes, I don't know, his eyes seem like really far apart. And he's got more like glowing neon light around his bow tie. All right, okay, let's see. We've got some typical SVI shoes. These are extra thin, it feels like. You can actually see through them. That's crazy. That's like a new level of thin shoes. This is like probably the thinnest that you're allowed to make the plastic. It's like when Mickey Mouse and Donald are like cutting bread when they're poor and it becomes these thin slices that you can see through. We've got his arms, we've got his clothes, some foam with leg poles inside, the ever so neon ice cream that he's named after, and it is, and that's not even a joke, it is neon ice cream. We've got these lights that have wrapped around it. I think it's a cool idea for a character to just have these lights all over him. It makes him look nice in the dark. So you know what, maybe he's not your super duper typical clown. You know, the movement isn't all that impressive because I see it's just a lunging motion or a lurching motion, whatever you want to call it. But he looks nice, especially in the dark. And here we have his base. Now this should be actually super easy. Barely an inconvenience. There we go, leg pulls, and now we just slide the shoes on. I like the clothes, they're good quality, thick. They've got like dirty textures on them and have these extra like blue parts. Looks nice. You know, gotta give it credit where credit is due when you're dealing with like really basic characters. Something that a lot of people don't realize, you know, when you are hating on clowns for being way too common, which they are a bit too common, but some people are actually like petrified of clowns. Like just for the fact that it's a clown. It doesn't even have to be like crazy or scary or different. It's just because it's a clown. It's scary to them. You know, not everybody's looking at like Halloween props all the time. And people see a clown like this and will like freak out. Even though to like someone like me, you know, I've seen so many that this one's kind of generally not too impressive or different. But that doesn't matter to the general public. And for that reason, you know, I feel totally fine with clowns being my favorite Halloween creature. It's weird calling them that because they're not really Halloween creatures, but commonly used Halloween creepy characters. Geez, these like sleeve cuffs are super tight over the foam here. You have to like squish the foam to get it over it. Getting over it.
To survive is to find some meaning in this.
No, I'm gonna try something different and put the arms into the sleeves this way this time. Should be way easier actually. I should have done this from the start. Unconventional, but I don't know, I just feel like doing something different this time. I feel like changing the game. Imagine if I had this shirt on backwards right now. That would suck. Okay, now time for the hands. Starting with his absolutely beautiful sign. Iconic. You know, I wish that there was a Party City near me because I would have loved to experience this kind of stuff earlier. But you know, doing videos like this where I'm basically feeding off of a corpse is cool too. It's like going down memory lane for people who actually lived near Party Cities. Okay, just gonna hide these wires in the sleeves. I appreciate that this isn't real cardboard. It's just like a kind of plastic cardboard substitute, which is something I can't say for Bobby Strings. Bobby Strings is this puppet animatronic where the cross was just made out of melt in the rain paper cardboard. It was bad, but the rest of the character is cool. Anyways, time for the crowning jewel, that being the head. head. I kind of forget what this animatronic sounds like. I haven't seen too many videos of it. Here, let me take a crack at it. I want to see like if I can guess what he sounds like.
Hey kid, you want some ice cream? I got plenty of ice cream to go around.
Now let's see if that's anywhere close. There are so many wires in this guy, just connecting to all the extra lights that he's got. I can't wait to see him. I'm definitely gonna turn off the lights to see him better later on in the video. Don't skip ahead though, I need the watch hours. There we go, I believe that I've just connected all the wires required. Now I'm just going to plug him in, tie up the back of his shirt, and let him go off. It's kind of refreshing to just kind of build a standard animatronic. Nothing weird or different about it. Build-wise, I mean. Because this is the kind of stuff I'm used to. It's like coming home after a long day of work. All right, sweet, he is all ready. Now we'll see if I was anywhere close to good at doing an impression of him without knowing what he even sounds like. Ready, go.
You heard it here first, folks. 3 sweet treats to all the little boys and girls this Halloween night. I have ice cream flavors to die for.
I think my impression was pretty accurate.
Step right up, step right up. Come get your scoop. Creamy, creamy confections. Free all day. What's wrong, kid? Don't you like ice cream?
Dude, cool. Okay, let me turn off the lights because I want to see him in the darkness. All right, here goes nothing. I just want to mention his lunging motion is so slow. I don't know if he needs to warm up or something, but like that's not scaring anyone, I'm not gonna lie.
You heard it here first, folks. 3 sweet treats to all the little boys and girls this Halloween night. I have ice cream flavors to die for.
He's looking pretty cool. I like it. He works best when he's in total darkness.
Come get your scoop. Free confection. Free all day. What's wrong, kid? Don't you like ice cream?
I like all the extra movement he gets from after the lunging, where his arms are kind of wobbling around and everything, and this sign is shaking around. I think my favorite phrases are where he just like immediately lunges out. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He's an alright clown. He's kind of replaceable by like any other SVI clown that are built just like him and look almost just like him. He is much better than like Hugs the Clown, for example, just because of the cool style that he has with the cool neon LED stuff and the props that he's holding. Kind of just a good looking character to have out front. Like he's kind of the advertising type while he's holding this huge sign. I think the biggest flaw with him is that his movement isn't intense enough. I wish that he lunged out faster because that's kind of his only movement. So, you know, you better make it good. And also his shoes, being as thin as they are, you can see the leg pulls if you actually looked at them. It's harder to see on camera, but you could see it in person. And if any kid like stepped on its shoes, like if they dared to get close enough to this clown, but stepped on the shoes, they would just like totally shatter. They're not built to last. And you'll have to set him behind an ice cream stand for the rest of his life once those shoes are gone. You know how Home Depot always does this like always on mode where the like lights of the characters stay on without actually like activating the prop so that it's good for like just displaying outside. I think that this guy with all his lights could have really used an always on mode. But you can achieve that effect just by disconnecting certain wires. Like if you take away his mouth movement by disconnecting that wire, take away his lunging movement, turn down his audio with the volume knob, and then he's just sitting there glowing. Something that's great about him is the clothing quality. All the like printed textures on it and stuff. It looks nice. He looks like good. There's no solid color clothing on this guy. Anyways, this was a more straightforward and kind of like a serious review of an animatronic. You know, no nonsense. That's what on my channel. I don't do anything crazy or weird. I don't know what you take me for. But I want to thank Halloween Hunter for lending me this animatronic, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.